Hi everybody. It's me again. It's like me again. I still haven't found my remote control. My remote control I haven't found. I don't know where I put it. I will find it one day, and then I can turn this camera so I'm not reaching across from the ceiling. But I wanted to. Oh, one thing I want to show you. I had my friend came over the other day. Samantha come over, and she brought me, for one thing, she brought me a stack of magazines. Them was awesome magazines, because I was needing some magazines, because all I had was wood making. Excuse me, if right here, if you guys will just try to fix something here. Um, and so all I had was woodworking magazines, and I can't really find any really cool pictures to cut out. Well, I did find some cool pictures to cut out of my wood making magazine, but not very many. And my dear husband really doesn't want me cutting up his magazines, and so I have to sneak them and cut when he's not looking, and all of that is a little dangerous. So anyway, Samantha brought me a bunch of magazines, so I was excited with that. And so I've been cutting a lot of things out of magazines. Then I wanted to show you too. Look at this card I got from Janet Burgess. Janet Burgess sent me this card that she made. Isn't she adorable? I love her so much. Look at there. And there she is, the little girl. And she made it a Happy New Year card, but see, it's the little girl standing by the Christmas tree with the stars on top of the tree. And thank you very much, darling. Papa brought me some drink. Okay. And she's got her little red wagon right there. Isn't that cute? And I love her little face. It's just a round little face with two little dots for her eyes. And that is so cute. Little blue hair and her ribbons. Blue hair and her ribbons? I am so dyslexic or something. She's got blue ribbons in her hair. See, I talk so fast sometimes that my words don't come out in the right direction. So that was from Janet. Thank you so much, Janet. But look at these. These are what Samantha made for me. Is these, like this tag. Look at this tag, and look at the beads on the end of the tag. They're like glass beads, like hand blown glass beads. And this tag's got two pockets, and then she has beautiful things in each of the little pockets, all vintagey looking. I love this. It's beautiful. I got plans for it too. I got plans. And then here's another one. This one's got one pocket, and it's done with the butterflies. And they're hefty made. I mean, they're made out of like a cardboard, like about the weight that would be on a food box, And wild at heart, it says right there. Yeah, we do a lot of reminiscing when we're here together, and we decided both of us were wild at one time, a little wild, untamed. We were untamed, and so that made us a little wild, but we're still wild at heart. But now we just don't show the world how wild we are. We just talk about it. And so, and then here she's got two different. They're like a little like a library pocket. And she's got them all inked up and stained, and then she's got little tags inside the pocket. Okay. And it says on here, do more than exist. And look how pretty that is. And this one's mushrooms. And so she's got some mushroom stickers in this one, and a little tag here, piece of paper that has mushrooms on it. Mushrooms. And the stickers are adorable. And And then here's 2 more pockets. And these ones have got a tag. Ouch. A pocket with a tag inside. Isn't that cute, that little bunny? Own your dreams, it says. I love them little. Oh, and she did the backs too. Oh, the back on this one. She did the back on this one. And more mushrooms. More stickers and mushrooms. I think we all love mushrooms these days. Everybody's liking to put mushrooms on their things. Here's a little ephemera card, a little journaling card. This pocket's a little bit larger. Butterflies. This one here looks like she punched the butterfly out of this piece of paper and put it up here. And then she put this piece of paper that she punched the butterfly on, so it's got the outside of it. And oh, that's gonna be. You can open that if you want to, Papa. I think that is our Let me see. That's a nice size box. But yeah, this should be the dishes for your chickens when we get your chickens. Okay. So okay, Papa just got an Amazon box. Well, okay, Papa brought it in from the outside. It's got my name on it. Look at this one here. How cute. Isn't that cute as ever? And again, oh, she used the envelope here. Flip the edge of the envelope up and made a pocket. See there? You can do with an envelope. You can see that was an envelope. And then now, look what what she made it into. And then she's got some tags in there, some cards, journaling cards inside that pocket. She makes them all so where they coordinate so nice. Here's another one, envelope. She used an envelope, and look at there. You would never know looking at the front of that was an envelope. So that junk mail we get in the mailbox, that stuff's worth something. And then these ones, more tags to go inside of that one. And again, an envelope. Just flip it up at the bottom, glue the sides up together, decorate it up, and you have a beautiful pocket to go in your journal. That's so pretty. This one's done the same way, and I don't even have to look. Yep, it's an envelope. And there you go. How pretty she works her things. So beautiful. I don't ever get mine all organized. I like coordinated like this. This is coordinated. Now this is a book page. Here she's got a book page. And then she layered it with another book page. And so she has made, so this one here is just like a belly band across. And then this one down here is a pocket. But then she put the little journaling cards inside that pocket. She put the little journaling cards. And here's, put it in the, I think I want to save that box. It's a good size for when I send things out. So put it back in the piano room or somewhere in that area. And then here, again, mushrooms. And look at them glass beads on that one. So I can put that one right there up in the top of that envelope. That's beautiful. And then here's 2 more of the little pockets. Look at this horseshoe. Isn't that adorable? Butterflies. So pretty. Remember the now, it says. And this one's done the same way. Was it your chicken dishes?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, be awesome today. It's got flowers on both sides. Let's see. Okay, there's going to be one more coming. See, these are his chicken dishes for his chickens. Now, this is what we'll put the food in this. And there's going to be one more coming of these. This one, Papa, because this company only had one left, and I had to order another one from a different company so that I'd have two. Water, but the quart jar is going to fit in here. So you fill up the quart jar of water, and it just leaks through them holes into here. Mm-hmm. And then the babies can get their food from there. And then this way, this too, a quart jar will fit up here, and you will fill the food up, and then you screw this on top. Mm-hmm. Once you turn it over, then the food will be down in there, and the babies can get. So yeah, there'll be one more of that other one coming. Okay, so that was my happy delivery. I'll have to say delivery because it wasn't in the mail. She delivered it, hand delivered. Plus, she brought me some papers and some really fun things. And in my Wednesday live stream, at least these little ones I'm going to be using in something that I'm going to be doing. So, that's tomorrow, isn't it? Oh yeah, tomorrow me and Ray are having our hump day live stream. And so that is going to be tomorrow. And so I gotta get a little drink of this here. That's like that Crystal Light stuff. Okay, so there's no sugar. Now in the mail today, I ordered this from Inspired by DJ Donna Johnson. She lives in Colorado. This lady has an Etsy store. And I haven't even looked at all that she has. Oh my gosh, she's got a lot of stuff. Inspired by DJ is all one word, and is what, if you shop Etsy, that's where you'll find her. Well, I ordered two rolls of, it's called Chenille It. And what it is blooming bias. They call it blooming because you can, once you stitch it, it says stitch it, wash it, and you're done. 100% cotton. And that's what this is. And I ordered, each one of these rolls is 40 yards long, so it should last me a good little while. And so I got one in a natural color and one in white. Let's see, what does it say on the back here? It says, place blooming bias strip onto fabric surface wherever you want a chenille accent. Sew down the center strip with a straight stitch setting on your sewing machine. Add additional rows of chenille in the same manner, completing your design. Machine wash project on cold cycle, dry warm. An alternative method is to spray with water, rub with a stiff brush to fray the threads, and dry with a hairdryer. Note, wash red or dark colors separately. Do not apply red blooming bias to light fabrics as it may bleed. Okay, so that's what she said there. Piece of paper up there. I gotta see what that piece of paper. Oh, that's her card. Okay. Yep, that's her card. Chenille It, blooming bias. Oh, that's the person who makes this. That's a different person. Nanette Holmberg. She must be the one that makes the blooming bias. And so, but it's cut on a bias. Now, she also sent me, she told me just because she had a partial roll, she said, I went ahead and sent that along with the partial roll of this white. And so she just gave that to me. That was awesome. And I don't know if you can see that, but you can probably see that it is all cut on the bias. They have this size, which is 5/8 of an inch, and which is just 1 inch more than a half inch. And then they have a narrower kind too. And so what and when they say you can brush it out, it's just, there's some places you can buy an actual brush that's for chenilling, but you can use like a stiff toothbrush, or you can get them little bitty wire brushes. You could use that as well. But now this is what I want to do with this. This is the quilt that I'm doing, the backwards frontwards quilt. So it's all raggedy schnaggedy on this side, and on this side it is still raggedy schnaggedy, but it's got the big 10 by 10 squares on this side. This one's got just whatever went on that side. But what I'm going to do is I wonder if I want to do this on, I think I want to put the chenille on this side. I think I want the chenille on this side. When I put my squares together, this here square was bigger. This here square was a little bit bigger than this one. I don't let that kind of stuff bother me. I'm going to turn it like this way. And I'm going to turn it this way so that the whole bottom will be, the whole thing will be, whatever I'm trying to say. I'm just folding it in half this way. And then I'm going to take this chenille, and there's no right or wrong side of the chenille. Both sides are exactly the same. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it right to the edge. And then, where's my pins? Where's my pins? Oh, Elizabeth, you need some kind of lessons. You need some kind of lessons in organization.
No way.
Or organization. Just I'm going to do this. Okay, so I changed my mind halfway through, and instead I found this book cover that I made, and I'm going to, instead of trying to do that whole quilt thing right now, I'm going to do this first. And so this is what we're going to do with this. We're going to take this Chenille It, and we're going to just, okay, I'm going to clip it right to the edge, all the way around. And this is my first time ever using this stuff, so if I just mess it up, it ain't my fault. Ain't my fault at all. It's just, well, operator error stuff. You know how it goes. So I'm just going to go all the way around this thing and just clip this on right to the edge. But then it is 5/8 of an inch, so I'll go 2 1/2 of an inch. What? I don't even know what I said, but this is what I'm doing. I'll move the clips as I go around, but I just want it to stay plumb on there. I want it to just plumb stay on there. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I just want it to stay plumb on there. And boy, I don't have my gloves on, and I can feel it in my thumbs. I love them gloves. They really, really work. But then they make my, gosh, my arms, and see, it's red right here. It's from them gloves. And then, like last night, oh my gosh, my arms itched and itched and itched. And I couldn't sleep because they was itching, and I think they were itching because I wear them gloves. And I wonder if there's like latex in there or something that maybe is causing me an allergy, or if it's just because they're so tight. they didn't start itching really till I took them off. I could leave them on 24/7, I guess, and see what happens. And so I don't know. I found some new people to watch today. These people, it's a couple, and they do some cool stuff. The man of the couple, he does some sewing and quilting, like quilting, but he sews on an old singer, a crank singer like mine. That's what he sews on, and all I've really seen is the journals that they make. Oh, and then their grandma, or one of them's mother, I think it's his mother, that lives there with him, and she does tatting. And like on their Etsy store, they sell stuff, but little pieces of grandma's tatting, and it's so cute, so pretty stuff. And but they're just so fun to listen to. They're just like normal people, normal people. I mean, borderline redneck. Well, I shouldn't say that because some people might not understand redneck. And but they seem so nice. And so they're Shell. Her name is Michelle, and his name is Clint. They go by Clint, Shell and Clint, I think is what they call it. Okay, see now I got that pinned all the way around. So now I'm going to stitch it around. And my chair. What is my chair? I get stuck under the wheels and it doesn't want to roll right. Okay. Whoops. Drop stuff. Alright. I need to quit piling things up like I know what I'm doing because I don't know what I'm doing ever. Okay, now I gotta turn my little camera over here this way, sort of. Hi you guys. It's just me again. It's me again, Margaret. Oh wait a minute, where's my necklace? Make sure my jewels. I'll make sure my jewels are showing. Okay, now I'm going to just do a straight stitch. Now that's what they said. I'm going to do a straight stitch. And I'm going to take this and we're going to stitch all the way around. So I'll start like right here. Okay, so actually this foot is exactly the same width as the Chenille It. So that should make it no problem, and I won't go real fast. And I run off side the road. It wouldn't be the first time that I've run off side the road. Well, I haven't actually run off side of the road when I'm driving. Well, I don't drive anymore for the safety of others. But because of me, people have had to run off side the road. Yeah, they did. Okay, let's see. Yeah, because just because I thought I knew what I was doing. Oh, I want that just for one stitch. Okay, there. Now, it's going right down the center, just like it's supposed to. Right down the center line. Okay. And so I have to concentrate hard when I'm sewing, so that's why I don't talk as much when I'm sewing. Because I have to, I have to be in deep concentration. Even when I was driving, I'd be one of them little old ladies with both hands on the wheel at 2 o'clock and 10 o'clock. And I wouldn't be leaning back in my seat. I'd be forward, staring right up ahead of me, looking for any squirrels or possums that might be crossing the street. and people would honk at me because I'm in the fast lane. When I was when I had to go to a couple little college classes when I was getting my certification for being to be a activity director. I had to get certified. Well, the classes were in Newport Richey, which is south of us. I had to drive like, I don't know, 20 miles, maybe a little bit more. Well, the very first class, I had my daughter bring me because I didn't drive out on Highway 19. Highway 19 is like the main drag down the whole west side of Florida, Deadline Road or whatever. Crazy. And so I had my daughter bring me. Then I felt so bad that I was having to have somebody bring me. And I said, well, I know how to drive. I just never drove on 19 and definitely not all the way to Newport Richey. And so then I said, well, I'm just going to do it myself. I'm just going to do it myself. But the thing was, I had to go down Highway 19, straight down 19, and then I had to make a left-hand turn. So I was afraid that once I got 20 mile down here where I needed to go, that I wasn't sure about making that left-hand turn. So wait, am I going to put one more stitch here? So when I got off of my road, the County Line Road, I had to make a left, which that was okay because I made a left at the light, and to go start going south. And then because I knew I had to make another left in like 20 miles, 30 miles, I don't know how many miles, it was a lot of miles. Then I just stayed in that left-hand lane. I just stayed right there with my hands on the wheel like this, just two and tan and two, and my eyes just right over the steering wheel. I had my eyes on the road. And as I used to driving, I don't know why people honked at me. And some even gave me the finger. I didn't know if it was like they were saying hi in sign language or something. But later I was told that because of the speed I was driving, that I wondered why it took me like 2 hours to get that far. And and um and then and then somebody, I guess one of the members of my family, they explained to me that you have to go more than 15 mile an hour when you're done going down the high road like that. But I didn't want to have to go in and out of traffic. Like, well, after a while, after I drove a little bit more after that, because once I had to drive that every day, I thought, well, I wouldn't have to leave so early if I would step on the metal. But I did start going faster later on in life, and it was one of the home roads here that I pulled over, and the guy said that I was going a little fast for the speed limit. I was lucky there though. I wasn't going that much over the speed limit, and I did blame it on the radio. I said it was the song on the radio that just made me drive faster. And then I had to show my ID. They want to see. They want to make sure that you. I don't know what they want to make sure, but they want to see your ID anyway. They just want to know if you're male or female, probably. And want to know how old you are. I don't know why they want to look. But so then he sees my ID, and then he says, do you have a daughter named Jennifer? And I said, mm-hmm. Well, at first I have to ask him first if why he wanted to know it, because if she was wanted by the FBI or something, well, then I was going to say no. But I said, well, yeah, actually I do. He goes, oh my gosh, I went to school with her. I love her so much. She's just so awesome. And so then after he found out that I had a daughter named Jennifer, I didn't get no ticket. See there? Mm-hmm. But at least that proves that I was kind of proud that I got pulled over for speeding, which I was probably doing like 43 and a 35 or something. It was like a school zone, but it wasn't time for school to be in, so it was like a slow spot anyway. And I didn't hurt anybody, and nobody hurt me and stuff like that. And well, they got pulled over twice. That was one time, and then one time I kind of failed to yield or something like that. I don't know. I got out of that one too. That time my daughter was a different daughter was with me. It's good to have a lot of children, but I was so messed up whenever not messed up, but I was so nervous whenever I was driving along. I mean, once I got pulled over and they wanted my driver's license stuff, I was so nervous and I was crying because it just didn't take much for me to cry at that time. And so my daughter said, because I was picking up my daughter from work. She worked over there to the Hardys, and so that's that long ago. That's when before she started driving, she was only like 16. And she goes, Mom, you need to calm down. You're going to have another heart attack, which I'd never had the first heart attack, but that's what she said anyway. And so then I guess the arresting officer that would take you off to prison, I guess he felt some sorry for me, and it was Easter Eve, so he goes, I'm going to let you go this time, but you got to watch and make sure, even if nothing's coming, you still have to stop, come to a complete stop before you make your right-hand turn. Complete stop. That's what I didn't do, was a complete stop. But now look. See what that's doing? Look what that's doing. Do you see that? Here's where I sewed it on, and here's where I'm brushing it with. This is like a little, kind of like a wire brush. And if you see a chenille brush to go buy one, it's the same thing. It's just a wire brush. So I think you could use a stiff toothbrush or anything. And so I'm just going around here, and I'm just chenilling this thing. Oh, they said to wet it first. Oh, I didn't wet it. Okay, so it's not wet. Oh, well, I guess I could have wet it first, but I didn't. So I think probably I don't know what the difference would be. I don't have no water right here. I have a little spray bottle somewhere, but not where I know where it is. And I think, too, now that I'm just doing this, here's a little piece here that it's overlapping, so it's heavier, it's thicker, because that's where it started and ended, and I overlapped it about an inch. Ooh. Don't brush your skin with a wire brush. That'd be hurt. That put the hurting on you. And this stuff comes in all colors. And I can already tell that I'm going to love this stuff. I'm going to love it. It's a little pricey, though. It's a little pricey, but I think a little bit will go a long way. And so this roll here, is the price on it? I think it was, this is $16.99 on this one. So that's about what they are for a roll. But I had money in my in my PayPal from having my sale. And my sale stuff is what I use for when I have a sale and I make money on my sale, that's what I use to be able to buy new things that I want, that I need, things that I need for my crafting adventure. And so, see, now I have went all the way around, and it chenilled, it made that fuss, but that's only one side of the chenille. So now, if I go the other way, see, that's only one side of the stitching. I guess if you go through it again, let me see, am I getting the other side now? Yep, I am. See up there stuff. And so now, but I have seen where people have used this chenille method to chenille things, and they have like here I have a little square of fabric here. Maybe they'll just go just around that square and put a frame. Like if you're doing a fashion quilt, um, and maybe it's got a whole lot of squares right in the middle of each square, and then they'd go around that little square that's in the middle of squares, and it's beautiful. It's really, when you get the chenille around it, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. But see, and I imagine if you have 100% cotton, and it's not a tight weave, the cotton. It's not a tight weave at all. And so if you, I guess you could make your own if you have the right fabric. But I'm too lazy to do that. Jeez, not enough time in life to do that. And so, yeah, there's some people that waste money on stuff that's definitely not as important as crafting supplies. See, that I can pull this out of here. I gotta empty out my little brush. And this is just a little wire brush I'm using. You can get them over to the Harbor Freight. You can buy like a package of 3 or 4 of them for like $1 or something. They're pretty cheap. And I've used these for different things, these kind of brushes. But I am liking this. I am liking this. You know what? You could even write, like, you could even, like, if you're making a journal cover and you want to write something on it, like a person's name, you could like write the person's name and then pin the chenille over it, or use, a lot of people use just drops of glue to hold little things down, and then you sew it, and then you just brush it out, and you can have the person's name just wrote in fuzz. And now see, like if you're doing a quilt, well then every time it's washed, this fringe will get even fringier. Now this is a journal cover, so it most likely would never be washed, unless I was to make a journal cover that I wanted to wash. Maybe I'm making a raggy journal cover. I like to make these journal covers. I really like journal cover making. And yeah, that then washing it, putting it through the washer and dryer. And this too, like they said, to spritz it with water first. So, and I didn't spritz it, so when I do another one, I'll spritz it and see what happens. And I guess you can brush this in any directions. Okay, Papa, you go walk. You be careful. Don't get run over by a steamroller or anything. Yeah, watch out for and army tanks and that kind of thing. Or herds of buffalo. You never know when there's going to be a herd of buffalo. Actually, now, see, I'm going, instead of one way, I'm going this way, and it's actually, ouch, don't put your finger under it. Good grief. You'll have red spots. As long as you're red-blooded, you'll have red spots on your project. Let's see, I'm getting more threads on here because I have it, the edges of my fabric is fraying too. And I am just loving this, you guys. Okay, I am a chenille. I'm going to be a chenille hog now from now until forever. And like I say, I bought this one here from Etsy. And and then and this Etsy store that I bought this from, they if you spend over $35, I think, then you don't pay shipping. So you take that into consideration too. And she's got all colors, and so it'd take me maybe next month after my next sale, maybe I'll order 2 more colors. But look how that looks now on the edge of that journal cover. That's pretty. I think that's really pretty. I love that frayed look. And now this is a 5/8 of an inch. The and the other size that they have is 3/8 of an inch. And so it's narrower. So your um so then your fringe would be shorter. And but see, I could now, if I wanted to, was just put another strip. I'm going to just put another strip, not all the way around. I'm just going to put it right down here. So I'll get all this brushed over this way. And then I'm going to put another little strip, just because this is my first try at this. So I'm going to put another strip. Oh, wait a minute. This is the front one. This is the front. Oh, dang it. Why do I keep poking? Do not have your hands anywhere near when you're brushing. So if I taught you anything, do not have your hand anywhere near the wire brush. Okay. So I'm going to now put this piece on, and I'm just going to put it on one. I mean, it takes a little time to do chenille stuff, I guess. But, I'm retired. I got time. I don't have to go cook dinner. I just say, Papa, you're on your own. I keep him plenty of ham and roast beef in the refrigerator. He can go make him a sandwich. And good thing he likes sandwiches. Sometimes even when I cook, he still just eats a sandwich. I say, Papa, I cooked. Why you eat a sandwich? Now, this morning I cooked for Papa because it was Valentine's Day. And so I cooked eggs and bacon and hash browns. And so we had our Valentine's Day yummy breakfast. I think I already said that. Oh, I'm not eating black jelly beans. Look. Black jellybird eggs. Black. I am one who loves black jelly beans. And so here we go again. I'm gonna just get my foot around that thing. Oh, that man I was saying about whatever they call themselves. Shell, Chelle, I think is how she spells her name, and Clint, and that's their channel. And gosh, I love them. But he sews on an old crank singer. That's what he like mine. A crank singer like mine. I guess that's why I love him so much. Okay, now I'm going down this second row. I want to see what a difference it makes to do 2 rows of chenille. God, could you imagine having different colors of chenille? Oh, man, that'd be pretty. In my humble opinion. But I thank you all who have had purchased from me from my last sale. Everything's been mailed out. Well, no, I have to still mail one more out because I got to finish something on it. And but see, everybody paid. A couple of my last sales, everybody didn't buy their things. Some changed their mind, but this time nobody changed their mind. So that was nice. That was very nice. And then I go shopping. Well, it was good too though because I went shopping. But like today is my great granddaughter's birthday. My grandson Vincent, and my great granddaughter Ella. Their birthdays are today. Ella's 6 and Vincent is 20. And then on the 16th is Kimberly's birthday, and she'll be 22. And then on the 20th is Papa's birthday, and he'll be 29 or 78, one or the other. And so I had to make sure that they have their birthday presents, which Papa's birthday presents. He's getting chickens. And so I still have the money to pay for the chickens because they're not in the store till the 20th, which is his birthday. And then he's going to be a chicken farmer again. No, you're not done with daily chickens. And you know you'll love it. You know you just want to complain. No, it's going to be a group effort between me and him and our daughter Tommy. Tommy lives right next door. And we all want fresh eggs. This is awesome. Now see there, that's 2 rows on this edge, which is much fluffier than the 1 row. I think I do like doing the 2 rows. And if you had 2 rows together of 2 different colors, oh my gosh, and then you brush them together like that, I think that would be so awesome. Do you know what you guys probably know what I just did? You guys probably know what I just did. I can't believe I did what I just did, but I did. Done it. I did it. You probably were yelling at the computer, at the screen. I just sewed the front cover to the back cover. I just sewed it together. Look, you can't read that book. Oh my word. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just pull that stitching out from the back. I won't do it right now. And then I'm just going to do this over. I'll just do it over. I don't mind making a mistake. The whole world knows it. Oh, well, that's okay. Let's see. Put my box. Put my box. No. Dang, I can't believe I just sewed the front cover to the back cover. You probably were yelling at me. I thought I heard some noises out there. And I thought I heard noises, and it was you all telling me, "Excuse me, Elizabeth, you're sewing that whole thing together." Oh, jeez. Okay, here. I just had to find a book. Here we are with Norman Vincent Peale again. And so I'm going to read a couple pages of his quotes in here. Okay, from chapter 3 is God's creation. And all these are is like quotes. So we're going to see about God's creation. We are his workmanship. That comes from Ephesians 2:10. It's a beautiful day for it. That's a very good one right there. Daily comment of Willard Cross. I can't see that small writing. My glasses have hidden somewhere. Oh, there they are. Here they are. They come out of hiding. And, oh, that's better. A sense of curiosity is nature's original school of education. That is so true. Because you say, I wonder what will happen if, and that is a sense of creativity right there. You're curious and you get educated. Smiley Blanton, MD, said that. The gathering orange stain upon the edge of yonder western peak reflects the sunsets of 1,000 years. Oh, that is true. That is anonymous. The sky is the daily bread of the eyes. Ralph Waldo Emerson did that. You know, that name is so common. Now I can't remember exactly what he's famous about. I'll have to look him up. O Lord, how manifold are thy works! In wisdom hast thou made them all. That was from Psalms 104:24. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree. Isn't that something, Joyce Kilmer? I must go down to the seas again, to the lonely sea and the sky, and I will ask, and all I ask is a tall ship and a star to steer her by. John Masefield wrote that. April hath put a spirit of youth in everything, and that was by William Shakespeare. Spring is God's way of saying one more time, and Robert Orban said that. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And that was in Genesis 1:31. That is good. Thank you, Mr. Norman Vincent Peale, to share the words that you have lived by with us. I love this little book. It's so beautiful. Okay, I thank you guys for watching. And now I have to take that one little row out of there so I can open my journal cover. And then I'll put it back in and it'll be the same. Okay, love you all. Thank you so much for watching. I ask God to watch over you every step you take and every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. God bless. God